Guys, what's going on? Nick Wood here. Let's talk about cold calling. Let's talk about how to actually do cold calling properly. Yes, it still works. Those of you that are out there that came across this video probably have avoided cold calling in any way, shape, or form possible. I know people who have bought program after program and they've tried emailing and messenger and texting and Facebook ads and this and that, and they're literally avoiding the one thing that can work the fastest, which is cold calling. Okay, so I'm going to talk about how to actually do effective cold calling. Now, do I believe that those other things work? Yes, but I want speed. I want to just go. I want to get deals done. And so the quickest way to get deals done is you pick up this phone and you call people. Okay, but there's a way to do it and there's a way not to do it. And so most people, if you're listening to this, you're like, no, I hate cold calling. I would argue that the reason you hate cold calling is number one, you haven't done enough, and number two, you're talking to the wrong people. Because if you talk to people that are interested in what you're selling, it's actually kind of fun. It's actually pretty enjoyable. You know you're going to make money. They're interested in the product. It's a good conversation, and it can be very edifying. It can be very it's fun. It gets exciting. And so there's two things. Okay, number one is you need to make sure that you're only talking to people who are already interested in your product. And so with Rank and Rent, I hate even saying that because I believe in rent and rank, but we're going to call it Rank and Rent because that's what everyone knows it as. With Rank and Rent, I do not call people unless they're already paying for leads or advertising. Okay, I don't. I will. If I look at a city and if I look at a concrete site in Minneapolis, Minnesota, right? And I go, and by the way, I would never go into Minneapolis. It's way too competitive, but I'm just using that because it came to my mind. If I was doing that, I would do all my homework. I would say, okay, I can rank this website, there's search volume, all my different criteria. And then what I would do before I committed is I would say, are there people paying for advertising and leads in the city? And if the answer is no, I'm out, okay? Because there's too many opportunities, there's too many deals, there's too many cities to go into out there that with people, with business owners that are interested in your product and in your service, that there's no reason for you to beat your head against the wall. So number one is you need to make a list of people whatever site, whatever niche you're targeting. I only recommend calling people who are already paying for advertising / leads. And the only reason you pay for advertising, let's call it Google Ads, is because you want leads, right? You're paying for that because you want more customers, you want more leads to get more customers. So same thing. That's number one. Number two is be direct. Be direct when you call. And the biggest thing I've seen with people is they try to get too cute. They try to get too fancy. And I've heard suggestion and ideas tossed around of, you should call and you should pretend that you used to have a business and you decided to shift to digital marketing. And you should call and pretend that you just had this project and you should go in the side door and the back door and the cellar door it's like, no. Okay. Call people who are already paying and be direct, okay? As funny as it sounds, you being direct is actually gonna make you stand out from everybody else because everybody else is so not direct, okay? So, for example, when I call, I say it exactly how it is. I'll let people know that the reason that I'm calling is because I've got a lead in my hand. Her name is, let's call it Janet. I got Janet here with she's got a tree that needs to be removed. Do you do that? Yes or no? Yes, okay. Great. Do you cover this zip code? Yes or no? Oh yeah, I do. Okay, great. I'll be very straight with them. The reason I'm calling you is because I've got this lady, Jan, I'm going to give her to you for free, but I saw you're paying for Google Ads. So I know you're hungry to grow and I know you're taking on more work. So you don't have to tell me that because I know you're not allergic to money. You're not dumb. You're paying for Google Ads. You're looking to grow. So how about this? I'll give you Janet, no charge. And honestly, I don't care if you hang up on me. I'll still give you Janet. But what I'd like to do, and to be candid with you, sir, is I would like to give you a couple of these in exchange for a conversation in a couple of days. How do you see that? That took me all of 15 seconds. And I was direct. I was to the point. That's it. Guys, it is not that hard. If you say what you're actually doing and you're direct and you are confident in the way that you say it, and it does help to have a script that works. It does help to have a script that works. And I've got other videos on that. I provide a script in my program. But when you have a script, it does help. But if you call and say that confidently, directly like that, with a lead in hand, and you're calling people who are already paying for advertising, this is fun. Cold calling can not only be bearable, but it can be exciting, it can be fun, it can be not a big deal, and it can just be another day at the office. Guys, if you don't like cold calling, if you hate cold calling, you're talking to the wrong people, period, end of story.